Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a kitchen organize, declutter. I've just got so much stuff that I don't know where to put it. I really do want to try and minimalize a lot of this stuff because we have been talking about selling our house and living in our travel trailer. I don't know if that's what's going to happen yet, but we've been in this house almost 3 years, and I've gone through these drawers and cabinets multiple times because I just can't figure out how I want it to be. And so today I'm just trying to try again. I'm trying to see what will work best. I have so many of these little bowls. I have a lot of the Pyrex dishes. Um, you know, So I did give some of these away to my daughter and my godchild and a friend of theirs that have recently got their first house together. But the rest of it I did manage to get into a drawer because what I ended up doing was I had my big bowls that you see up there on the counter and strainers and stuff in that first big drawer, but that is, I guess you'd say, easier to grab than reaching way back in the cabinet for a bowl or a lid or something like that. So I decided I would put the big bowls down in this cabinet and put all of the small bowls and lids back in the drawers. I have had them in the drawers before. I just keep going back and forth thinking what I grab for the most, which is the big bowls and strainers. But when it comes to convenience or ease of access, it's easier to get to these big bowls in this cabinet than, like I said, it is to reach all the way in the back for the smaller bowls. So that's what I did here.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Like the waves pull you down underwater. We're fun until we hit the bottom. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. I know we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down,
see what I mean by the amount of bowls that I have? That is all bowls. Glass ones are Pyrex. I do have some other ones that are not Pyrex. I don't know what brand those are. They're really cute. Um, and to me, they would make better serving dishes maybe for like cold stuff. I don't think they're microwave safe because I have had one crack on me before, so I'm missing one. But some of that is like lids that I do not have the bowls for anymore. Um, and so I do go through and throw those away. And then I have a lot of jar lids because I have some of the Pioneer Woman drinking jars. So I do have lids for that. And then a while back, I was doing Trim Healthy Mama again, and I bought some 22-ounce mason jars. Well, it's not a mason jar brand, but they're 22-ounce glasses jars with the wide mouth, and they came with some like canning lids, because they're canning jars. But then it also came with the lids with the opening for straws. So, and that's what's in that brown butter bowl there that I just put. Um, I did not throw away any of my lids because even though I don't use those jars for canning and I rarely use them for glasses with straws anymore, they're there should I need them because it was not a cheap purchase. Um, so again, a lot of it is like butter bowl lids, or like if I buy sour cream or cottage cheese or stuff like that, I'll usually save those containers. But on this day, with my cleaning and decluttering, so to speak, I did throw away all of that. Well, I didn't throw it away. I gave it to my daughter for them to use because they really do make good bowls for leftovers. And you also can stick them in the freezer, so which is why I bought a lot of those clear ones. I think the big ones are like 16 ounces, and then I have a smaller bowl as well. I bought those off Amazon two different times, I think. Or I think I ordered some off of Amazon once, and then the second time I got some from just like a local store here. And they're the same size and everything, but the bowls and lids are slightly different, so they don't interchange very well. But anyway, just kind of explaining all the mess I have here. I have some little bitty pet bottles because one time one of our mama cats had babies, and I guess she just didn't want to feed them anymore, and they were still too little, and would not eat the hard food or the canned food. So we did bottle feed them. I think there were 6 of them. I don't know. But anyway, I did not throw those away because you just don't know when that's going to happen again. Our last set of baby cats, the mama, she's feeding them just fine. So back to those lids. Those are all the lids with those bowls that I talked about that came off of Amazon. And I don't label them. I just write on the lid with a marker like you can see there. And it does not bother me when I'm going to go to use that lid again, should I decide to. I can take that Sharpie off with alcohol. So anyway, I just proceed to go through and make sure that I have the bowls for the lids. Otherwise, I can chunk it. And I did go through, like I said, those lids that I'm stacking right now. I got a set of those for Christmas last year, and then I also got another set this past year. So I did keep all of the bigger bowls, but a stack of those little bitty bowls I sent over to my daughter because those work well for like dipping salt, like ketchup or honey mustard, barbecue sauce, whatever you like to dip. They're a good size for that. And then you can always put the lid on it if you don't finish your sauce, for the next time you go back to it or whatever. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here. Going through all of the lids, making sure that I have the lids for the containers that I do keep, and then I get it all back into the drawer. –
surpass me by the night. We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. 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 All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. All those little moments.
Moving right along, I go over to the other side of the kitchen and I start with that bottom drawer next to the stove and I take out all of those little appliances. That's where I keep the toaster, the waffle maker, the can opener, all of that. Because I really cannot stand to have a bunch of stuff on the counter. Although, if you watch any of my videos, you will see that there is always crap on my counter because I just can't stay on top of it. But anyway, I took all of this out, vacuumed out, wiped out the drawer, and then I just put that stuff back in. I didn't really change anything.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
Okay, in this drawer I have my Ziploc bags, saran wrap, aluminum foil, my dish rags and my dish towels and my pot holders and all of that stuff. It was a cluttered mess. I think I even had aprons in there. Yep, I had aprons in there. So I take that all out and again clean out the drawer. And then I put back in like the things that I reach for a lot, like the Ziploc bags, the aluminum foil, and then my dish rags, dish towels, pot holders. But then the things that I don't use that often, like I think I have some parchment paper and like the press and seal stuff, the aprons, and then my dish mats for to dry the dishes on. I end up putting all of those under the sink, but you'll see shortly that after this drawer, I'm kind of overwhelmed because I still have the entire underneath of the sink to do, which is just full of crap. And my sink is kind of wanting to fall down because one of the braces under it is falling. And so I just become overwhelmed and I end up stopping, and I come back a few weeks later. I don't think I ever mentioned that this has actually been a few weeks ago. I come back later and finish under the sink.
Tonight we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
So you see that board hanging down on the left? That is the brace that's supposed to be up under my sink on that side, and it is only hanging on by a thread. So Bo does come in a little bit later and he just kind of braces it up there until we can actually fix it, because we need to also change out the silicone that is between the sink and the counter, because it's an undermount. So anyway, until we can get to that, he just comes in and braces it up with a pipe. But anyway, so this is all the mess that I had under that sink, and I I have a bad habit of buying cleaning supplies and then I don't like them and I don't use them and then I buy something else. Anyway, so I had all kind of stuff down here, which I'm not going to just throw it away because the stuff ain't cheap. Even though it's cheap, I buy the generic stuff sometimes, but it's in these days, nothing is cheap. Anyway, I didn't throw any of it away. I took it all out, put it in a box, and stuck it in my bathroom closet where I have other cleaning supplies. But anyway, that one wouldn't even spray. I do keep the two things that I grab for the most down here, there's more than two. I have some the lemon pine sol that I put into a spray bottle. I think I put that one for in the bathroom though, because that way I can spray and clean with it, because I poured it into a spray bottle. I was just seeing how this would look on the outside because I was thinking about using that as a trash can for in my camper. The camper that we have now, that it has more room because it has a slide out and it has bunks for the kids, but it doesn't have a spot for the trash can. Our little camper, the trash can is under the sink and it rolls out, which I really like, but I don't have that in the bigger camper, so I may use this on the cabinet door if it works. I still haven't gone out to the camper with it to actually see. If not, I'll just use, I guess, a grocery bag. I know they do sell things specifically for hanging on the outside of doors to use as trash cans. But I already have this, so if it works, hey. But anyway, back to the kitchen. I kept my Odoban, I kept my lice, Pine Sol, and I have some mean green, like degreaser. I kept that under the sink. And then, of course, this stuff here that I'm looking at, which is to clean the dishwasher, my granite cleaner, my stainless steel cleaner, my glass top stove cleaner. Like, I did keep all of that under there, obviously. But I'm just trying to get it a little bit better organized and put back in. There was so much stuff just shoved in there that you really couldn't see what was down there. You couldn't reach it. Oh, dish liquid, obviously, under the sink. I normally also keep my dishwasher pods in that hanging basket there on the left, but I guess the heat from the dishwasher, because it goes through to the cabinet underneath the sink, they kind of they like stick together, and so then when I'm pulling them apart to use one, like they'll bust open. Anyway, so I don't have it down there anymore. I have it up on the counter. I'm going to see how I like it there. I really don't want anything on top of my counters, but I also don't want my dishwasher pods all sticking together and popping whenever I try to pull them apart. So anyway, there I was pouring in the Pine Glow, not Pine Sol. That's just a bottle of alcohol mixed with water to spray. Anyway, I put back what I wanted to keep down there. The rest I put in the bathroom closet to get used up eventually, or I'll even pass that on to my daughter and friends. But anyway, Bo's about to come back up in here with that. It's a piece of galvanized pipe, and it's literally almost perfect to just wedge up in there. So that's what he did.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody, I need somebody to love. I need somebody, I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Pooh-yah, I must have been popular on the phone that day. I sped up a lot of it. But anyway, I'm getting to the end here. I don't think I did a proper before of underneath this cabinet, but it looks, I would say, 90% better. I wish I had some storage um, elements under there, like some drawers or shelves or something, but it's better. I can see what's under there, and that's good enough. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of motivation to get even the slightest thing done. Anything is better than nothing. Then again, nothing is okay too sometimes. It's okay. So, again, I hope you like this video. If you haven't already, but you think you're going to like this kind of content, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. That really helps out the channel. And I look forward to seeing you in my next new video. Bye.